So I actually did something really cool this year. I went to Japan, and while I was in Japan, I lived out some of my wildest dreams, including petting wild deer under the sakura, seeing a real-life, full-size Gundam, and, of course, creating my very own cup of noodles at the Cup Noodles Museum. The entire museum was actually really fun to explore, especially the history of instant ramen, where I got to see the very first pack of ramen noodles ever invented, all the way up to the wall of Noodles, which displayed all the Nissan products you can get today. After spending way too much time pointing out all the kinds of noodles that I had tried, my friends and I decided to head up to the top floor where we bought our noodle cups and sat down to personalize them with the coolest things that we could think of. Honestly, I think mine turned out pretty awesome. Then, after decorating, came the big time. They cleaned our cups and filled them with those world-famous noodles before letting us choose any combination of ingredients that we wanted. This was especially fun because, come on, I got to make a completely unique cup of noodles. That's pretty rad. For my flavoring, I picked classic cup noodles chicken flavor, and for what I call my floaties, I picked garlic chips, beef cubes, corn, and green beans. Though I will admit, at the time I thought the green beans were chilies, which really just makes that funnier. After you pick all your ingredients, they seal the top in their special pressing machine and they wrap it up in cup noodles plastic. The oven shrinky-dinks the plastic, and boom, you've done it! Your very own personal cup of noodles, made by you at the Cup Noodles Museum in Tokyo, Japan. How cool is that? Afterwards, they give you these adorable inflatable bags that not only protect your noodles, but turn them into a stylish accessory that you get to wear for the rest of the day. As you can see, my noodles made it home in one piece, just in time for my 69th noodle show. Nice. It feels a little tragic to peel the plastic and pop the lid, but really seeing inside the cup for the first time is so awesome. Like, I picked those, and honestly, it all looks really high quality. Higher than usual for sure. As per the instructions on the top of the cup, I'm going to add boiling water to the fill line and let everything sit until the noodles and veggies are cooked through and soft. Then you lift the lid and wow, that looks great. Look how green the beans are, and even I have to admit that beef plumped up in a much more appetizing way than I've come to expect. That's it, I have no doubt in my mind. These are going to be some of the greatest noodles I've ever eaten. I'm so excited to try them, I can barely stand it. My adorable cup, my personal noodles, and just look at this noodle pull! They obviously did not break in my luggage because that's dang impressive for a cup of noodles. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Me included. My first bite, which is... It's so good. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything. That's a lie. I do. This is awesome and it's all thanks to me. The noodles themselves are classic Nissan cup noodles. Thin and wiggly. The flavor, however, is unique. It's that Nissan chicken flavor, yes, but with an added tanginess from the garlic chips and an extra depth from a bit of oil that must have been hiding in the noodles. Or something. I don't know where it was, but there's definitely a sheen of oil in these noodles, giving them way more depth than usual. But now it's time to judge the beef cubes. I famously dislike dehydrated meat because it never rehydrates in an appetizing way. You know what? Those are awesome. It just tastes like hamburger. Like it's a little piece of crumbled hamburger in my noodles. Maybe that's where the oil is coming from. Hamburger grease. I have no idea. But these other little veggies are awesome too. The corn is plump and tasty, and the green beans taste exactly like green beans, which adds a very fresh bite to the cup. You guys, we always knew noodles were my calling, but this proves it. There's no question at all. I emptied the entire bowl and I loved every second of it. The Cup Noodles Museum was one of my absolute favorite things in Japan, and my GamerMag Noodle Show Cup of Noodles are now one of my absolute favorite instant ramen reviews ever. It's an 11 out of 10 for me, the entire experience included. Gosh, this was just so fun. And until the next time I fly to Japan and live out my dream of becoming an instant noodle artist, stay sweet. I'm so happy. Can I help you? Go away. No, go away.